Hey there, it's Tracy. I'm the leader of the Let's Be Frank group here, and I wanted to just kind of show you a little bit more about the Premium Starter Kit and what's next. I've been getting a lot of requests from my new members to do this, and I was like, I need to just do a video to show you exactly how to use the kit, show you all the little cool things, tips and tricks, just that I've learned over the years. And certainly if you've got questions, I would love for you to comment below and ask them, and we'll get them answered even after the video. So first of all, if you've got your kit, congratulations, right? This is the best thing ever for your health, for your family, for everything. I know when I got my kit, I was really excited, tore into it, and couldn't wait to use everything that was in there. So you've got your Premium Starter Kit. What do you do now? Okay, so first of all, don't let it just sit there, right, on the counter on your shelf. Like, get it open, crack it open, right, and start using them. So here's kind of a recommendation that I have is it gets really overwhelming. So when you open your kit, right, you've got your 10 oils, plus you've got your additional Stress Away that's in here. It can get really overwhelming to figure out how to use all the oils at once. So here's what I recommend is kind of just start with like maybe 2 or 3 at a time. Really kind of build up your testimonial for how to use each of the oils and then kind of move on to the next set. I like to use oils in pairs. I think it's really easy to do that way. And I'll kind of quickly explain how I like to use them in pairs here, or sometimes, you know, in groups of 3s. So number one pair that I love to do, and I think that's really easy to do, is frankincense and lavender. Those are both great for skincare. So if you want to make your own facial serum, if you want to, you know, add to your body lotion, your face lotion, whatever it is, anything that has to do with skin, these two are your best bet. These two are also great in the diffuser, really safe and gentle for kids too. So if you had to get started with something right out of the gate, I would get started with these two and really build up your testimonial for it, okay? All right, so the next few that I love to use is lemon and peppermint, right? I like these two together, especially in my water, so that they have the white labels because they are for internal use, meaning you can take them as a dietary supplement, you can cook with them, you can put them in veggie capsules too. So that means that you can use them internally. And I will tell you right now, you guys made a great choice choosing Young Living because I would not use any other essential oil on the market out there internally other than Young Living. They really are the best. And like I said, the white labels mean they are for internal use. So here's a quick little tip. Lemon oil, for instance, right? This is great in, you know, your water. It tastes amazing. You can do it in cooking as well. It's kind of like your natural cleaner, right? Inside and outside. So here's the cool thing is there is a lemon with a yellow label, okay? That's labeled for topical and aromatic use. You can put it in your diffuser. You can use it for cleaning. That's my secret. Lemon is fantastic for cleaning. If you've not already used it for that purpose, you gotta give it a try. So that's the lemon with the yellow label. So what's the difference between a lemon with the yellow label and a lemon with the white label? There is no difference. They're the exact same oil. So if you see it and wonder, I don't know, is this the same? What can I do? It's the exact same oil. Young Living had to have 2 different labels and 2 different uses, actually 3 different usages, right? Because the white labels for internal use, the yellow labels for aromatic and topical use. Why do they have to do that? Well, just to comply with FDA standards. According to the FDA, you can't have something that is for cosmetic as well as for dietary use. So that's why they did it. So if you ever wonder, it's the exact same oil, okay? So, you know, you can get the lemon with the yellow bottle and use it for cleaning. I use a little bit of baking soda. I put it and create like a paste to clean my tiles and tubs and everything. It's awesome. So lemon's definitely one to have. But I love to use lemon and peppermint together because I find that these two in my water every morning, it's just very energizing. The lemon is very refreshing. The peppermint is really refreshing. Like kind of gets me, you know, we call it peppermint because it's peppy, right? It really does. It kind of sort of gets you going. It gets me fired up before a workout or when I just want to get started for the day. But peppermint is also really good for digestion. So see how I talked about these two together? Now I'm going to talk about Digest and peppermint together. So Digest is a blend, also really great for digestion, but these two together are fantastic. So first line of defense is peppermint, and when you're not messing around, like you need to just like nip it in the bud with whatever's going on, that's when I go for Digest. So these are both to help support a healthy digestive system. Some folks don't like the taste of Digest. I'm quite used to it. In fact, I call Digest the oil that will convert all the husbands because it works so fast. It really does. Like we just had Chinese food last week, did not agree with us. We were all taking Digest and we felt so much better after we did it. So these three together are really fantastic. Another pair that I love together is copaiba and thiis. Okay, so thiis is a blend. It's actually the most popular blend, most popular oil that Young Living has. In fact, they created a whole line of products named after thiis. So for instance, you'll see thiis household cleaner, thiis laundry soap, thiis toothpaste. I mean, everything that you could possibly want to replace in your home with, you know, a natural product, a non-toxic product, and maybe you're just not a DIYer, or you know what, I am a DIYer, but I still use thiis household cleaner. But they pretty much have everything you could possibly think of already available. So here's a cool thing. You made such a smart decision by getting the premium starter kit, because now you'll also get 24% off anything you want from Young Living in the future. So again, that household cleaner, 24% off. That toothpaste, 24% off, right? So cool that you get to now try new things and you're getting that 24% off. And I'll talk about essential rewards in just a little bit, but that's another way where you can earn even more based on your purchases, okay? So copaiba and thiis. Thiis is a fantastic, helps to support a healthy immune system, and so does copaiba. So this time of the year, right, actually any time of the year to be perfectly honest, but in particular in your fall and winter, I love to use thiis and copaiba, and I like to use it in my Ningxia Red. So if you opened up your box of your kit, right, you've got 2 Ningxia Red packets. So I like to use copaiba and thiis Vitality in my Ningxia Red drink every morning. So 1 packet is about 2 ounces. I usually consume about 1 ounce, so I'll just kind of split it between a couple of, you know, little shot glasses, and then I'll add copaiba, thiis. You could even add your lemon or your peppermint too. So you can kind of add whatever vitality oils that you want, but it really helps to give that Ningxia Red a power boost. And I'll talk about Ningxia Red in just a second. So you see how you can kind of mix and match and use the oils in pairs or in threes? Okay, so a couple of other oils that I like to use together. Thiis and RC. So again, this time of year, you've got your thiis as your natural immune support, right? RC just feels fantastic, especially when you apply topically or put it in your diffuser for aromatic use. You could actually use it to replace like a vapor rub and make your own homemade chest rub, right? And just use a little bit of coconut oil and a few drops of RC and sort of put that on the chest. Now, here's one word of caution. I will say, if you're wanting to, you know, use a homemade chest rub on kids under the age of 5, I would probably not do RC and try something else. You could do anything from frankincense. That's really nice too. I also have an article that I did on Don't Mess with Mama about a homemade chest rub and, you know, other sort of oils that you can use instead. But frankincense is definitely a really nice one to use. Okay, so RC is great for homemade chest rub for adults or pretty much anyone over the age of 5. But it also smells really great in the diffuser. It's got 3 different types of eucalyptus in it. Almost smells like you're in a spa. It smells wonderful. Another cool thing that I like to do is get a cup of Epsom salt, put a teaspoon of like an almond oil, any kind of carrier oil, right? And then add a few drops of RC. It smells like I've just been transported to a spa. So it's a spa. It smells really fantastic. Okay. So then you've got some other oils that you can work in combination together too. Here's another cool set that I like to use. Panaway and copaiba. Okay, I love to use these 2 together. So Panaway is kind of like if you sit all day, stand all day, if you run marathons, if you're exercising a lot, you know, if you've just got tired muscles, like you just need an moment at the end of the day, that is what Panaway is for. So use a little bit of carrier oil and a couple of drops of Panaway. You can put it on your back, your hips, your feet, wherever your body kind of needs it. So here's the other cool thing is that copaiba, when you take it internally, like in a glass of water or in a veggie capsule or even your Ningxia Red, this is also really great to help to support your body too. Excuse me. Okay, so last but not least is purification. Purification is like one of your cleaning oils. Sorry guys, I have a little bit of a tickle in there. So purification is great for cleaning. I love to use purification in the diffuser to get rid of anything like stinky odors, right? So put a couple of drops in your laundry when you're washing it. You can put a couple of drops on a dryer ball when you're wanting to put like a nice scent on your clothes. You can do the same thing with lavender too. You could even make your own sort of fabric spray, like your replacement for like a Febreze, and we've got some cool recipes that you can search for right here in this group for that. But lavender and purification are often the two that I use together for sort of cleaning or like purifying, getting the stink or the odor out. So that's your odor eater right there. Okay, so those are all the oils that are in your kit. These are 5 milliliter bottles. And here's kind of a cool thing is if you ever want to run out of any of the oils in this kit, you can buy the individual oil to replace it. I often do that, or sometimes it's cheaper just to buy a whole new kit. Seriously, because though you get 24% off retail prices, the kit itself is about 50% off retail prices. So it is a great way to get a second diffuser for the home. And here's the other cool tip that I want to just tell you. Let's say you got the base model diffuser when you first got your kit. An option that you could do is get another kit, replace the oils that you have, and upgrade to one of their other diffusers. So this is the Rainstone diffuser, and it comes with a remote. I love this diffuser, actually. This is one of my favorites. So it's whisper quiet. It can go continuous for 6 hours. And it's wonderful. I love the fact that it can go all night long, so it's perfect for the bedroom, and because it's whisper quiet, it's not going to wake you up, right? It also does have a little ambient light, but you can turn it off, which is really nice. So I love, love, love this option, but here's the thing. It's cheaper to get it with the kit than it would be to get it even at retail. And I'm trying to think, what is the wholesale price? Wholesale price is maybe a $30 difference. So for 30 bucks or 40 bucks extra, you get a whole kit of oils. Yes, sign me up. That's what I say. So I just wanted to let you guys know about that. Okay, so diffusers, real quick, just wanted to switch gears. So you got your diffuser, right? You got your lovely diffuser. It's awesome. So this is the Rose Design diffuser. Here's a couple of things that I wanted to note to you is when you get your diffuser, obviously the way that you do it is you sort of take the lid off. I want you to really take notice. Do you see that little black dot right here on the home diffuser? So it says right there, do not pour water out that way. So what you're going to do is there's a fill line in here. So you're going to add water and follow the instructions. I don't like to follow instructions, you guys, but this is the one time where you're really going to want to do it. Because some diffusers will say tap water, some will say filtered or distilled or whatever. So that is a good time to pay attention to figure out what type of water to use. I will say most of the time I typically use like a filtered water, and it seems to work pretty fine. So you just fill the water to the fill line, and typically with the diffusers, the directions often say use 15 drops of oil or 10 drops of oil. I'll be honest, for me, I don't even feel like I need to use that much. I typically use about 6 or 7 drops of oil total in the diffuser, and I feel like it's just fine, and it's a nice way to kind of stretch out your oils. So let's say you wanted to put 2 different oils in the diffuser, so just divide that 6 by 2. So you do 3 drops of one, 3 drops of the other, right? Same goes if you're using 3 different oils, do 2 drops of each. So I find that that's more than enough for me. So I'd be curious what some of our old-time members have thought about how many drops that they put in the diffuser. I find 6 or 7 is more than adequate. So once it's run its cycle, there may be a little leftover water in there, and you could just keep adding water to the fill line, add a few more oils, and just kind of do it that way. Some people like to dump out the water and then start with a fresh new batch of water, but here's the thing. When you dump out the water, be sure you don't dump it out on this side, right? So don't dump it out like that, because it's going to affect the electronic parts that are in there, okay? So do keep that in mind, all right? So just do it on the opposite side. The other thing is that I've got a little bit of buildup in there, right? So how do you clean up the buildup in there? So all of the diffusers come with like a little brush, like a little sponge brush that you can use. So you use that to kind of clean it. My favorite way to do it is to use Thiis household cleaner. So I do about, half a teaspoon or so, or maybe a teaspoon of Thiis household cleaner with a little bit of water, and I use that scrubber brush and I scrub, 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 scrub. Now if it's really caked in on there, you could also try to use apple cider vinegar. That helps to kind of get that caked on residue from the diffuser. So you can see I'm overdue for cleaning myself. But that's pretty much it. Here's the cool thing. You're going to be tempted. I know, because I've done it. You're going to be tempted to buy a diffuser, like a second diffuser or a third diffuser in your home, right? You're going to be tempted to do it off Amazon. Don't do it. I've done it before, and I will tell you, those units will typically break down within 3 or 4 months. That happened to me, and I was like, oh my goodness, I should have just gotten a Young Living diffuser. What makes these diffusers so unique? Number one, there's a 12-month product warranty. That's right. If anything happens to your diffuser within that first 12 months, they will either replace the part or the entire diffuser. Amazon and the cheapo diffusers that you find there are not going to do that for you. So that's one word of caution. Number two, you've got your wholesale membership discount. You can actually get this at a huge discount just by using your wholesale membership. Number three, my biggest tip, just get a second kit or a third kit. I mean, I'm probably like on my fifth or sixth one at this point, maybe even more, because again, it's such a tremendous value. I feel like I basically pay for my oils and then I get the diffuser and all the other goodies for free. So that's how I have more or less been able to get additional diffusers in my home, is that I'll just buy extra kits. So the kit, as I mentioned earlier, is about 50% off retail. So it's even better than the wholesale membership pricing, okay? So what other things do you get in your kit, all right? So here's one big thing, is when you get your kit, the oils are gonna be on top just like this, right? When you remove the oils, there's actually a white panel here. I can't find mine because I think I threw mine away. There's a white panel. Be sure to remove the white panel because you've got additional goodies down here on the bottom. I've actually had a few people tell me, where are all the goodies? I didn't see them. And I was like, you gotta remove the panel. So just keep that in mind, okay? So what's in here? Let me show you real quick and how to use them, okay? Number one, we talked about Ningxia Red. These are your Ningxia Red packets right here, okay? This is deliciousness that you have to get every single day. So what makes Ningxia Red so unique? So they're made from wolfberries. So if you don't already know, wolfberries are the same thing as goji berries, right? We all know goji berries are amazing. Goji berries are from India, wolfberries are from China, essentially the same thing. But they are amazing in terms of antioxidants. I encourage you to go do some research on Ningxia Red to go look up, all the amazing benefits that they offer. But in a nutshell, super high in antioxidants, even higher than pomegranates, blueberries, and it's infused with essential oils. So the essential oils help our bodies to absorb it better. Isn't that so cool? So I do recommend taking Ningxia Red every single day. And like I said, one packet has about 2 ounces, but you can actually go the economical route, and instead of getting the packets, which they do offer, by the way, you can get bottles. You can get a bottle that has about 30 servings in it, and it's beautiful. It looks like a wine bottle, and we do that. We give, everybody in my family gets a shot every single day, which is about 1 ounce, and then we add essential oils. So I let my kids actually add whatever essential oils that they want to it. But, if you're looking to kind of, increase your, sort of wellness, looking out for your health, especially if you're an athlete or, over the age of 35, Ningxia Red is amazing. But like I said, even my little kids love Ningxia Red. Here's another cool thing with the packets. You can actually throw it in the freezer and enjoy a Ningxia Red popsicle. Isn't that fun? So I love that. So some other cool things that you get in your kit are the little sample bottles right here, and they come with little cards too. So you'll see this, and you'll see that there's a little punch out here in the card, right? Do you see this little punch out? So what you can do is, if you wanted to share this with a friend, you can, for instance, put some thiis in here, attach the little card, and give that to a friend, which is awesome. Or you could actually keep the little sample bottles and, put some extras in your purse or when you're on the go and traveling. The other cool thing you get are like sample sachets here. So these are great if you want to give out samples to friends or just keep in your purse if you ever sort of need something on the go. So this is the big question. I actually have had a few of you ask me about Stress Away and the Roll-On Fitment. So I'm going to show you in real time right now about this. So Stress Away is amazing. This can easily replace your perfume, your cologne for the husbands or the significant others. Stress Away is amazing. This is easily just like your fragrance, your everyday fragrance, a replacer. But it's also good for, as the name implies, to just help to melt the stress away. That's what we like to say. But it is a blend, and when you smell it right away, you'll pick up the cedarwood, the lime, the vanilla. It just smells really wonderful and just really helps you to relax. So that Epsom salt that I said earlier, cup of Epsom salt, teaspoon of carrier oil, add a few drops of Stress Away, maybe 5 drops into your bath, and you will feel amazing. It'll feel like Calgon, take me away. Okay, so in your kit, you also get a roll-on fitment. That's what this is. It has the cap and it has like a rollerball top, just like this, okay? Here's a mistake that I made when I first got my oils is I didn't know how to put it on, and I was playing around with it and half the oil spilled out. So if that's happened to you, I'm sorry, it's happened to me too. And that's why I wanted to do this video, is to show you how to do it. So When you open up your essential oil bottle, you'll see there's a little plastic cap right here. So you just pop that off, and it's really easy to do. So now you'll see the bottle is open, right? Okay, so you take this roll-on fitment. Do you see it? You just kind of attach it like that. Do you see? It's not fully on. There's still a little bit of a space right there. So here's how you secure it. You get the cap, and then you twist it. Twist it, give it a real good twist all the way on, okay? So it's tight, all right? Now, watch when I open it. You'll see it's fully secure. There's no gap. Do you see the black? There's no gap now. All right, cool, right? So now you can use your Stress Away as a roll-on. So you can roll it on, you can take it with you on the go, but this, I would say the Stress Away is probably the #1 use that I get for my roll-on fitment. You could certainly do it with any of the oils that you get in your kit. Lavender might be another really good one. Or here's another cool tip. When your bottle starts to run out, right, and you've got a little bit in here, you could fill it with carrier oil. Maybe, let's say you've got, 5 or 6 drops left. You can fill it with carrier oil, put on the roll-on fitment, and boom, you can then use, like almost like another roll-on bottle. So let's say you've already used everything in here, you need to refill it, or you want to put the roll-on fitment on something else. So the mistake that I made is I used pliers to take my first roll-on fitment off, and of course it got ruined because I pulled it off too tightly. But let me just show you really quick how to take it off. You get your cap, and you sort of put it on midway. Do you see where I am right now? It's sort of midway. It's not all the way on, it's sort of midway. And you just kind of work it back and forth, and look what I just did. I just popped it off, see? I just loosened it, and now it just came off super easy. So you can reuse this roll-on fitment again and again, and if you wanted to put the plastic little topper back on, you can easily do that, and then boom, see? That's how you do it. So that's how you do your roll-on fitment. Super simple to do, but I just wanted to make sure that I showed you so that you knew how to do it, okay? All right, so that's sort of everything that comes in your oil kit, right? So we've talked about a lot. We've talked about pretty much all the oils. We talked about all the little goodies. I showed you some tips and tricks with your diffuser and how to clean with it, right? Boom, love this guy. I even shared some tips on how to get extra diffusers in your home, AKA just get another kit. It's cheaper to do it that way. That's what I did, and I would get the oils or the diffuser for free, which is awesome. Okay, so the other cool thing, like I said, with your membership is you get 24% off retail prices, okay? That's one cool thing. The other cool thing is you have the option of enrolling in a monthly program called Essential Rewards. So what is Essential Rewards? Basically, it's like a Stitch Fix or a Birchbox. Think of it as like your monthly wellness box. So here's the thing. Young Living is more than just oils, okay? They've got cleaners, they've got supplements, they've got beauty products. I mean, they've even got toothpaste, they've even got like a diaper balm for the kiddos. They even have products for animals. So the cool thing is that you can get on Essential Rewards and basically do what we like to call transfer buying. So I used to buy my cleaners at Target, right? I used to buy my toothpaste at Target. I used to buy my supplements from the health food store. So rather than buying it at those places, now I'm getting it through Young Living. I get 24% off with my wholesale membership, and I earn 10 to 25% back in points. So that's the benefit of being on Essential Rewards. You earn 10 to 25% back in points, and you get discounted shipping. Yep, I actually added it up one time, and I think I was saving like 20 or 25 bucks just off the shipping alone. So it really comes in handy. So here's the thing. The longer you're on the program, the more points that you earn. So for your first 3 months, you're earning 10% back on your purchases. Between your months 4, so just starting at 4 months, you're already earning 20%. And that goes all the way to about 24 months. So once you've been on the program over 2 years, you start to earn 25%. So for me, this is kind of how I think about it, right? Like you've got your Thiis household cleaner. At this point, I'm earning 25% back in points, and I'm getting 24% off just because I'm a wholesale member. So that's like almost 50% right there, right? It's crazy when you think about it. So I do challenge you to just give it a try for a couple of months. In fact, I say try it out for 4 months, and here's why. By your 4th month, you're going to start earning 20% back. I mean, that's huge right there. So if you spent $100, you're going to get $20 in ER points that you can then use to redeem for pretty much any Young Living product. So I will often try new things with my ER points, or get things that, some old favorites, right? And just to kind of stock up. Sometimes I'll save them up for holidays or for birthdays and buy like a nice gift for a friend of mine, right? But I use my ear points. Shh, don't tell anybody, okay? That's my secret. So it's really cool to do it that way. So the other cool thing is once you're in the program for 4 months, by your 3rd month, you earn a loyalty gift from Young Living. So not only are you earning free points, right, you're going to get bonus gifts from Young Living. So that could be, you know, at 3 months, at 6 months, 9 months, and 12 months, you're going to earn loyalty gifts from Young Living. In fact, at that 12-month mark, you're going to earn a special oil called Loyalty. You can't even buy it. You only get it for free from Young Living when you're on Essential Rewards for 12 months. So that's kind of it in a nutshell. And the other cool thing that I love about Essential Rewards is not only am I earning points, but it really kind of encourages me to try new products because let's be honest, you probably wanted to get essential oils because you had a need. You had a need to want to get chemicals out of the home, try a more natural lifestyle. You were looking for different options. And so I challenge you just to kind of take a look in the Young Living virtual office. So if you don't have your member ID or your password handy, talk to your upline or talk to me and I can certainly help you as well. But it's awesome to just find all of these cool new products. So I'll be honest, I was making my own DIY cleaners and I was like, I don't know about this stuff. I'm always a skeptic. I don't know about this stuff. I don't want to use this thiis household cleaner. How much better could it be than whatever I'm making at home or whatever I can buy in the store? Well, here's the cool thing. This is a 14-ounce container of thiis household cleaner. This bad boy, this little itty bitty, will last me about 3 to 4 months. Isn't that crazy? So your DIY household cleaner or your household cleaner that you get from Target or Walmart, is that going to last you 3 or 4 months? I use it every single day. So how does it last so long? It's a concentrate. So all you need is about 1 to 2 capfuls and you put it in a big spray bottle. So even bigger than this, like a 20-ounce spray bottle, fill it up with water and you can even make it fun and add essential oils to it. You could add purification. That's a really cool one. Or lavender, right? To get a nice little smell going on. So here's the cool thing is when you use, I replace my household cleaner every single week, right? Like I'm always filling it up, but I only need to use about a capful of the thiis household cleaner. So that's how it lasts me 3 to 4 months. Awesome, right? But I probably wouldn't have tried it if I wasn't on Essential Rewards. Same thing goes for the supplements. I am loving the Young Living supplements. They're beauty products. If you're looking for a great beauty product to try, you got to try Share Lume. It is like the best face moisturizer. It kicks anything that I've ever made DIY out of the water. So that's the cool thing about Essential Rewards is that you can try all this cool new stuff. So I just wanted to kind of wrap it up and say, you know what? Congratulations. You got your kit. You can see mine's got Hi Mom written all over it. But you've got your kit. You made a great choice getting your Young Living essential oils. So now it's time to dive in and start using it. So hopefully this video will inspire you to get in there, start using it. Now you know how to clean your diffuser, right? Now you know how to put on a roll-on fitment. And if you've got questions, ask them below and we'd be happy to answer them for you. Okay, bye. Thanks for tuning in.